Welcome and congratulations for taking that all-important first step to becoming an R90 technique coach. Not only improve the people you will help now and in the future, but also for yourself and the exciting new journey you are on. My journey began founding the R90 technique was based on the interpretation of some key sleep recovery facts, redefining what is sleep for the next generation and how to optimize it, using a practical, achievable and sustainable everyday behavioral approach. For over 2 decades, I've been dedicated to change a negative mindset of sleep is just taken for granted and not a performance criteria, which I very much hope you can develop and redefine even further for the next generation. I've been overwhelmed by the success of the R90 technique and the fact that my book Sleep is still being published after 7 years and soon to be in over 17 languages. My book and the technique have created a lot of interest worldwide, including many professionals wishing to become R90 sleep coaches. So I have to be very careful who I entrust with the responsibility to carry my technique forward. And when Tatsutu contacted me, it became very clear that he had a clear passion, the professional capabilities, and a real personal drive to help the Japanese population change their perception of sleep, change their behaviour, and as a result, help them improve every aspect of their general health and well-being. He made it very clear that the R90 technique was exactly the right approach and convinced me to grant him the very first international coaching licence. Over the last decade, my role globally has continued to expand, and inside and outside of elite sport into all walks of life, from major corporate companies to universities, schools, and even the medical profession, and the ever-changing occupational challenges of our modern world. Some of my clients include the New Zealand Women's Olympic Rowing Squad, Premiership football clubs from Manchester City, Liverpool and Brighton Hove Albion, and many more. International clubs like Red Bull Leipzig and Legia Warsaw, and many other sports like NHL hockey, NBA basketball and NFL football in the US, as well as many individual athletes and players of all ages in almost every sport you can think of, from snowboarding, equestrian to gymnastics. Everyone needs to sleep and wants to sleep well, and the technique is proven to do just that. It's proven because it provides the framework to build your own personal approach and become your own coach. With so many variables in our everyday lives that can influence this very natural human recovery process, this technique is truly unique. Classed as a real game changer because it's adaptable, creates much higher levels of recovery confidence, and remains live and active all the time, so you can react and adjust in real time. At the core of the technique is creating a consistent start time to your day, synchronizing yourself and your brain with the everyday circadian rhythms from sunrise to sunset. 90 minutes is a clinical period of time to measure the various stages of sleep and how they are revealed as each cycle develops during sleep. 5 90-minute cycles is 7.5 hours. With 15 minutes in and out, there's your 8 hours, the perceived and or recognised optimal adult human sleep period. Establishing your most consistent start time to your day, for example 6:30, then breaking the 24-hour rolling process up into 16 90-minute cycles, with in this case the final 16th, the wake cycle, between 5 and 6:30. Combine this with the 4 phases in every 24 hours, sunrise, midday, sunset, midnight, and you can focus on what you're doing during every cycle, from the first one to the final one, and then repeat. The key is developing human recovery rhythms. What can you do in every cycle throughout your day to help you and your brain optimize your sleep recovery when you want to and or need to sleep? And the R90 technique provides a truly unique way to create those human recovery rhythms that reveal more consistent and sustainable levels of mental and physical well-being. So as R90 coaches, you have one of the most important human recovery performance techniques that can change the lives of everyone, and how we all live together on our planet, doing the right things more often and living a healthy, happier, more balanced lifestyle for longer. Now you have taken this all-important first step, I very much believe and hope your new coaching journey will prove to be a very successful one. I redefined sleep many years ago, which I now refer to as human recovery performance. But up until recent years, maybe a decade ago, only the elite in elite sport engaged in its potential. But now everyone wants it, and it's in your hands to deliver it and redefine it even further, not only now, but for the future. Because one thing I'm sure about is the world, our world we live in, is not about to slow down or stop challenging us. Once again, congratulations, and I wish you every success.